Hello everyone, this is Persephone. I decided to make this video because I have some news to share with you, and I'm not going to have any intros or make it longer than it should be. The first thing is that I got a message that several features from my channel have been removed because all of a sudden YouTube decided that it doesn't apply to their standards and we're heading rapidly towards demonetization. Maybe at the time that I post this video, demonetization has probably already happened. And that is something that, by principle, I don't stay in places where I'm not appreciated and I don't work for free. This is not a charity. So since YouTube doesn't want to pay me for Revengestar anymore, I'm not going to upload on Revengestar. In the future, this is not a permanent goodbye. In the future, when I have time and when I feel like it, I'm going to probably upload content on my other channels that they are not demonetized. Actually, they're not even monetized, most of them, but I know that if I upload consistently, I can get them monetized. So if you're interested in what I have to say as a person, you're very welcome to subscribe to this channel and to wait for me if you want to. On the other hand, even if I do upload in these channels, it's not going to be random. Like, a lot of things happened in my personal life recently that I don't feel comfortable sharing my life on YouTube anymore and posting about it as open as I used to do. And that made me thinking, and also the fact that it's a 1-year anniversary that last April I almost died. I have a video about that. I had to spend a month in the hospital, and I remember the doctors coming to my room to tell me that they're not sure if they can save my life. And when you hear doctors from a top hospital saying that to you, like 3 doctors at once, it's like, I'm only going to say I have very severe medically induced CPTSD from that. And ever since April started, I have been thinking, how do I want to live my life? That I got a second chance, that other people who had the same thing as me died, and I kind of have survivor's guilt. Like, I don't feel a better person than them, yet they're dead and I'm alive, I'm here. So long story short, I cannot see myself in 5 years from now or in 10 years from now still talking about chastity on YouTube and still doing OnlyFans, which is my second point. So I decided to deactivate my OnlyFans. The people who have subscribed, you can either charge for a chargeback if you want, I don't mind at all, or you can watch my over 500 videos and let your subscription expire. That's totally up to you. I appreciate you subscribing, and I'm sorry if this decision feels like it comes a bit out of nowhere. But I honestly think that enough is enough, and I'm going to explain my reasons in this video because I know that despite the fact that I upset people from time to time, I always try to be truthful with my audience. So I don't believe in disappearing, I don't believe in lying, I believe you deserve the truth. So I feel that this content has been becoming saturated for quite some time. If you saw it, I was uploading less and less. So either I want to talk about other things that are my personal interests, or I don't need to talk at all. I have spoken enough about chastity, and like I said, I cannot see myself 2 years from now, 5 years from now, talking about the safe stuff like a person who has honestly zero substance. When it comes to OnlyFans, I feel extremely burned out. I've been uploading practically non-stop ever since 2019. I'm running out of ideas and of content. OnlyFans forbids a lot of things that I'm into, so I cannot post them. And also, when I decided to expand on many vids and experiment there, I got a lot of people complaining on OnlyFans because they didn't like the content. It seems that there is a category of person that I'm not going to blame them. I mean, that's their preference, but it's not me, that they want the same content over and over and over again, like the same script. I can't do that. It feels like it became like worse than an office job. How many times can I talk about BBC and panties and just like, I just don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm fed up with it. Of course, that doesn't mean you're going to completely lose contact with me. I'm going to be on Night Flirt every day, and my content is going to be still on many vids. It's going to be on clips for sale. I'm going to be active there too. So if you want to reach out to me, I would say the fastest way would be Night Flirt. The second fastest will be the clip sites. I say the second so fastest because I get a lot of messages there even now. So you can easily find me there. The links will remain on my channel. I just want to get out of this subscription-based hell where 24/7 my account is open and people can reach out to me. And I'm going to close this video and be honest and explain some things about OnlyFans that really got me to my limit, to say that I would much rather lose money and gain peace of mind and gain some of my privacy back rather than continue. And I have spoken about these things in the past, but I don't think anyone cared, or probably, I mean, why should people care really? It sounds like a first world problem. So problem number one is that there seem to be specific people that subscribe to OnlyFans and expect free chats for hours and hours and hours. I don't do that. I don't think other content creators do that. No one that I ever asked does that unless someone pays for a sexting session. I respond to text messages during the day, but that's it. I'm not going to sit there for 20, 30, 40 minutes to entertain someone. There are other paid platforms for that, and although I explain that in almost every video, I always get nagging. I wanted to have like hours long of chat with you and I couldn't do it. Thing number two is that, have you heard this question that a lot of men ask, that they say, who would pay for OnlyFans when there is free porn? Here is the elephant in the room. The men who subscribe to OnlyFans, not all of them, but let's say 40% of them, from my experience at least, they don't subscribe to OnlyFans to actually watch your content. They subscribe to OnlyFans to talk you into dating them, into becoming their girlfriend, which in my opinion, it always felt very violating and like a form of sexual harassment, because OnlyFans isn't my personal dating profile. I'm not there to date. And having to every day reassert your boundaries became really old after a while. Also, a lot of people don't seem to understand that not everyone has the same sexuality as them. And what do I mean by that? I mean that I don't meet random strangers for sex. I don't shame anyone who does it. You're an adult, your body, your life, your choice. But to assume that about me, and to assume that, even worse, I'm going to meet some very unattractive person and I'm going to get paid to have sex with them. If I wanted to become an escort, I would go to a proper escort agency and I would do things right for my safety and also for everyone's like convenience and safety too. I wouldn't just go to OnlyFans to accept every random Braden, Caden, and Jaden from Jerkwater Heights who wants to fly me over. Like, you're going to say, you started all of this and now you whine. Well, no one warned me about this. No one warned me about how bad it was going to be. And also because, let's face it, there are other creators who do that, so they assume that if you are an OnlyFans, you must be doing escorting. I'm not doing it. I don't know if I would ever do it. I'm the type of person that says never say never, but if I did, it wouldn't be on OnlyFans because it's also against the rules, and when I work somewhere, I respect the rules. So I really want to stop being sexually harassed. I really want to not have to deal with unattractive people saying they're going to give me $200 to have sex with me. And I really don't want all of this crazy making. I want to do other things with my life and not share them with the internet, because honestly, they're nobody's business after some point. And when I feel like I have something of substance to say, it's something that is going to make a difference in your life, like some of my past content, then I'm definitely going to come back. Like I said, this is not permanent. But on the other hand, I'm tired of being censored. Like, I don't like how I have to tiptoe on Revengestar around so many topics, and they get punished for that. It seems that YouTube is becoming a Reddit. It's becoming a circle jerk, that it seems that channels that they talk about, oh, trying Japanese sweets with my boyfriend, or oh, exploring Osaka, or oh, doing this or that nonsense, these channels thrive. And that's not me. I don't want to do that. I don't need to pretend to be a fake person for the money, so I'm not going to give in and become one more generic channel. I don't want to do that. And also because I really don't like most of other dominatrixes, I think that one of the reasons that my channel is being attacked is because of my last video about night flirt, where I ruffled some feathers. Most of them are just predators, to be honest. Not all, but most. They don't like it that I give real advice that can actually help people, because I got contacted by new people in the industry who thanked me, and obviously, supposedly, we're supposed to be like gatekeeping that advice. I'm not even sure. So there was, I'm sorry this video is kind of like all over the place. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not even bothering to script it, because if YouTube gave up on me, I'm also giving up on them. That's how real life is. I don't hold on. I don't beg people to keep me in a workplace. So I'm only going to say that there are many people who really don't understand how the world works, and when I make videos, they report me. For example, all of these people who were messaging me and they wanted to randomly move in with me. I don't move in with random strangers. I don't know why this is so hard for such a big percentage of the population to understand. Like, there is no amount of money that you're going to give me that is going to make me sacrifice my privacy and my private peace to live with someone that I have absolutely nothing in common with other than the fact that I'm a dominatrix and they are a sissy. That's not good enough to move in with me. Actually, I don't want to move in with anyone, but assuming I would decide to do that, it would be someone that we connect in so many more levels rather than just a fetish, you know. And I feel that it's not my place anymore to teach psychotic people to be less psychotic. I really tried and nobody cares. So if you really want to continue being scammed by dominatrixes online, by people taking your money and telling you what you want to hear and then ignoring you, be my guest. I really tried. The videos are going to remain up there, that the world doesn't work like that. You can't buy affection. You can't buy friends. You can't buy genuine sexual attraction. But if you want to just call me stupid and continue doing what you're doing, that's fine. Like I said, you're an adult, it's your life. But I won't be a part of it, and you won't have access in my life to sexually harass me. Because messaging someone on OnlyFans and say, hey, I want to date you, it's sexual harassment. And if you say women who are sex workers cannot be sexually harassed, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, you are uneducated. They can. They're human beings as much as you are. Even though society tends to look down on us, I just want to make this clear. So long story short, I don't want to make this type of content anymore since it's not appreciated. I don't want to have to feel pressure that, oh my God, I have to upload more and more and more on OnlyFans. I'm going to do my own things, and when and if I'm ready, I'm going to share them. I want to thank you so much to the people who have been following me for years, to the people who will continue and will subscribe to my other channels. I really want to thank you. I appreciate you. You made something possible that I never thought would be possible, given the fact that when I was starting on YouTube, people were saying absolutely no one is going to watch you because you're autistic and you're freaking crazy. So like I said, you helped me more than you know, and if some of my content and some of my opinions helped you back, that's great. And this is not the end, this is just going to be the next chapter. To people whose entire life revolves around fetishes and who are devastated, I'm sorry. I really hope you can find out some way to add more to your life than just talking about panties all day and about chastity and about feminization, because it has pulverized me to the ground. There were days that I felt like a one-dimensional character in some crazy dystopian BDSM play. In a sense, what I said on my previous video, that I felt like some kind of dystopian slave talking about sex work 24/7. I still feel that way, and I think I need a break from that, and I need to look after my health. So you don't even have to have empathy. I just ask you to, if you're not into anything else that I have to say besides fetishes, kindly move on, keeping drama to a minimum. I would love to say kindly move on without drama, but I live on planet Earth, and I know that on the internet that's impossible. And if you want to blame someone, blame the people who constantly reported my channel and who made all of this so unpleasant. I really don't understand that. I also report videos on YouTube if it's something that breaks the rules. Like I saw someone that they were pushing a girlfriend from the 3rd floor and she died. Yeah, I reported that video because it saw a person dying, but I'm not going to report a video because I disagree with someone or because I find it boring. I'm just not going to watch that channel, or I'm going to press not interested in that channel. Like I haven't watched Hiding in My Room's channel for years. When he first went to Japan in 2018 with Chihiro, I was finding so interesting, and I was watching every video. I remember I even had the notifications on so that when his new video came out, I would get a notification on my phone. I really liked the content. But then now, I don't even know what he does now. Like I have unsubscribed and I haven't watched like in over a year. So I never reported him though. I don't know him. He doesn't do anything to harm me. I'm just moving on. I wonder why can't people do the same thing about my channel too if what I say is not their cup of tea. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. Like I said, I'm sorry things ended up this way. I wish I had something better to say. But I think that the sign of growth is knowing when something has been saturated and to move on from it to something new and hopefully better, even if that's a friendship, a relationship, a job, a topic you talk about, your artwork, whatever it is for each person.